Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, ready to hang out, crocheting it up. I have a new project today, so we're going to start something new and exciting, and I hope it all works out. If not, I'm going to be very sad. Ooh, pink. Anyways, glad you're here today. Let's figure this out together. My vision is this. My daughter has been asking, my middle daughter, the one that ripped her sweater that I still have to fix that I'm not very happy with. But anyway, she's been asking me for sleeves. Just sleeves to put on. I don't know how I'm supposed to get them to stay on her, but whatever. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to give her that winter wrap. That's a scarf and sleeves. So I've decided on this baby mandala. This is going to be lovely. We've already done a project in this particular. This is Mandala Baby. It is Dreamscape, and I do not believe that this color is available anymore. Got this at the thrift store, $3. This is the second time I've had this kind. I don't think it's a full skein, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to need because I've never made this before. So we'll go from there. I also have this adorable light pink that looks like it'll match up really nice, and I've got a lot of that. So I can play around, and I know I've got gray. Anyways, I measured her out, and I wrapped it around her neck loosely, and she was about 141 centimeters. Now, I would like to go bigger than that. I really would. I would like to see about 150 centimeters. Oh, and I have some of this gray left from the last one I did. So this is my center pole. And we're going to start off by, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the scarf part. And then I'm going to do the ribbing, possibly in this lighter pink, possibly depending on what I need. When I get through to the length I need, then I'm going to worry about that then. I might even just use black. I do have some 3-weight black that I could possibly use. I don't think I'm going to need it all for my son's sweater. You never know, though. Anyway, let's find... Ah, there you are. I knew there'd be an end in there. Okay, so we got an end. And all we're doing right now is chaining. And I think I'm going to chain a lot. A lot. Right now, I am going to use a size 6mm. And this is going to be quite long, but I am going to use a bigger, oversized hook. I have no idea how many stitches that's going to be. I'm just going to keep going till I get close to the size, so you can hang out with me while I do chaining. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like maybe a row of double crochet and then a row of single. Maybe. I will see what I can come up with that I want to do. I've looked at a few different patterns and they've all been kind of not really what I want for her. I want it to be somewhat plain, but somewhat her age appropriate. I was thinking about the cat stitch, but then I'd have to use really plain, and I really wanted to use this one because I want it to be not too heavy. I thought about a bulkier yarn, I did, but our winters are pretty mild here. Like they can get pretty cold, and she has plenty of things to wear on really cold days. So I'm just going to go with sort of in between. So then maybe she'll get a little more wear out of it than most things that she has. Okay. And keep on trucking. Now, what a lot of people have done is that they do it all in one big piece, which I'm considering, but I probably won't. I probably will not do that, just because I don't want to do the ribbing and then get into the bulk of it. Like, it's just, I'd rather do the ribbing separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a very long scarf. That'll be my first part of it, and then we'll go from there. So super long. I measured her out, and we're just chaining for an eternity. I still have to finish her doll. I showed her the doll yesterday. She's super excited about it. So I need to finish her hair up and put a face on her. But my sore fingers, they were really throbbing last night after a long day of steam cleaning. I steam cleaned my room and one of the worst heavy traffic areas in the house. Water was coming out black. It was gross. It was satisfying at the same time. So, just a little confusing. But I think I'm going to have to clean my machine before I use it next, because I'm pretty sure it is needing a good maintenance clean. So I'm going to do that so I'm not dragging dirt off the bottom of it all over the house, because I have more areas to do. Not really too many. I have my mom's room upstairs and a good chunk of the living room, and probably another 2 rounds on our main hallway where it's the dirtiest. There's just so much sand coming up. Alright, well that's getting there. I don't think this is going to take me all that long. And like I said, I do have a little bit left over from the last time I used this particular yarn. So if I can get it in there, that would be fantastic. And a good way to go. And I remember last time I used it, I did use a size 6. And I really liked how it flowed with this particular yarn. So that's good to know. I like a 6 with it. It's not too tight and it's not too loose. And it's going to have a nice drape to it, which I'm all about. So I think what I'll do is from corner to corner, she's like here to here on both arms, straight out, and a slight roundabout is 140. So I think we're going to go to 150. And then I'm going to add a little bit more so she has a little more looseness, and it'll last her a tiny bit longer. Because, kids, they grow fast. And I know she really likes this yarn. Okay. So we're experimenting, all right? We are doing an experiment. I'm kind of playing off a couple different things I found on Pinterest, but they had cables and other fancy things and really fancy stitches that I didn't really feel suited my 8-year-old, but I just wanted the idea of how the garment is laid out, kind of like my duster. I did the same thing. I looked at like 3 or 4 different patterns. I looked at how they put them together. I watched a bunch of tutorials on other cardigans and whatnot and how they put them together, just because I was going to do piecework on it. So now I've got the basics on how to make my pieces that I'm going to need. The shapes I need, the lengths, that kind of thing, are all going to be different person to person. So that factors in too. And quite frankly, actually, I'm in a chaining mode. I've got 2 other projects that I need to do chaining for. Crazy. It's really strange that just worked out that way. Okay, I think I'm almost ready to measure you. Like, these are a lot of chains. You are going to be quite impressive. So let's see. I'm going to go to 140. Let's do a good measuring here. We got 140 right there. So this one only goes to 150. So if I do 140 and 140, it'll be 160 if I do 10 and 10 on each side for ribbing. So I might just do the ribbing in a separate color. So we're just going to go do-to-do. We're going to line you up. We're just going to keep on going. Keep going, keep going. Keep on going. Almost looks like I may have to replace this. That end there was not looking too good. I keep this hidden from the kids because, you know, kids love to do the snapback. I'm not going to judge because, you know what? I used to do it too. All right. We are actually quite a bit longer than I wanted. We are past 150. We're 60 inches. So I can actually take some out. Okay, quite a bit out actually. We went way further than I wanted to. Oh, chaining. Sometimes I tell you. So we're gonna go from here. I know this is a little sloppy of a way to measure, but I'm just going approximates, right? We don't need to go crazy. We're going to go to 142 because I think I messed up there. So we're going to just take you out to here. And then we are going to start we're going to start with a single crochet is what I'm going to do. We're going to single crochet. Now I need my ring. I never can seem to wear my ring when I'm chaining. It moves too fast for my ring to stay on. So we are just doing a simple, easy to deal with single crochet. Here we go. It'll be lovely when we are done. Yeah, I think I like this one a lot. And yeah, so I hope this is going to work out the way I want it to. I mean, we'll find out, right? For sure. I do love this yarn. This is a really nice yarn. I am finding that I really, really enjoy Lion Brand yarns. I haven't really come across one that I've tried so far in my yarn journeys that I didn't like so far. I find them to be quite soft and very easy to work with, pretty colors, you know, all the important things. We're going to switch fingers. We're going to go like that. Take it easy on your fingers. My hand was really sore and I woke up really stiff today. Like I don't feel bad, just a little stiff first thing in the morning, and I did some yoga and stretched it all out, so that's good. But at least my floors, like in my bedroom, fantastic. I'm super loving it. It smells nice in here. The floors look new. Sometimes a good deep cleaning. It's just good for the soul. Good for your mental, good for your soul. Let's make sure we're not twisting. Oh, that's going to be light. So nice. So nice. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So it's nice and loose, but it has a really nice feel to it. Yeah, that's gonna be lovely. Oh, why hello there. Just wrap yourself around my yarn winder, why don't you? I may have to do some yarn winding. Here I found some really cute yarn that, because I had to move everything, including my chair, all my yarn stuff, everything that I have on the floor, my suitcases down below with my cotton in it and stuff, because I haven't quite figured out where I'm putting those. And we're getting closer to a time when the bugs will disappear and I can take out all my plastic behind me so I can actually admire my beautiful yarns. I just don't want bugs getting in them. That's all. I think that's pretty reasonable. This is just lovely. I can't believe how quick that went. It's probably because it's a bigger hook that I normally use. I don't normally use this size. I'm usually like tiny hook lady. I like my 3.5 for some reason. Like everything I do, I'm like, oh, 3.5. No, because that does take a lot of time. But when you have really thin yarn, it can really make your project. But with this one, I found that the drape really was lovely with this yarn, with this hook size. So again, 6mm. I looked it up because this one doesn't have a paper, and the paper I have for mine is my last one is up there in my Hall of Fame frames that I put them in. I thought it was a fun idea for a couple of my yarns that I really enjoyed working with, so I just put some yarn labels in there. It's a good decoration for my yarn corner. Why not? Cheap, easy. I had everything already. I used that stuff, so it brings back memories. Fiber memories. The best kind. Anyway. So I'll be working on this off and on. I'm sure you'll be able to see my progress. I will probably let us know how it's going. And I'm going to say thanks for joining me here today at All the Crackers in the Box. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye.